This is the benefit of having a good set of Polaroids. Not sure why I'm speaking quietly at the moment, because there's a very handy looking fish cruising in some very shallow water, and I reckon if I put a spinnerbait in front of him, my chance he'll eat it.
Here he comes. Sight fish one like that, mooching around and watch him charge up and eat a spinnerbait at your feet. It doesn't get a whole lot better than that if you want to chase Murray cod. That is golden. Where are you taking me? Where? To a secret spot. Secret spot.
I love the roads you take me on.
They're good, they don't get used
It's all
much.
good, yeah, no. I can see why no one comes here. Something special about going down to like a goat track to get to a fishing spot and you go, yeah, it's got to be good.
It's always good, you know you're in good country.
I love the chance to fish with Ben. He's genuine country through and through. He's so very passionate about his fishing. And a trip with him always involves getting off the beaten track, exploring new waterways, new populations of fish, and then working out how to catch them. And for me, that's always been the real essence of fishing, and it's the kind of stuff that keeps me excited to the point where I can never sleep the night before we go away. This water level has dropped in the last few months, which is what often happens in some of your cod fishing rivers. It has made the water clearer. So what we'll be doing is keeping our eyes peeled on the shallows to see if we can find the odd cruising fish, because one thing I've learnt, if you can find fish cruising around in the shallows, you can often get them to bite because they're there for one reason only. It's there to look for a feed. That being said, Ben's getting ahead of me into the next pool. I want to catch up. Gorge country, like the type that you're going to find in central northern New South Wales, holds a really special place in my heart. And it's always because of the experience, the wildlife that you encounter, the type of fishing that you come across. Sometimes just that one really great memorable bite and vision that gets imprinted on your brain. And it's that country and those experiences that keep me coming back to that gorge area again and again and again.
There,
Oh,
little dark
yeah. Nice.
Yeah, he's swimming down in here now.
I reckon we go really, yeah, I can see him now. It's not a bad fish.
Yeah.
There he is, going away. Should I put a cast on him?
Pretty, yeah, as long as you don't
Yep,
spook
out
him,
there.
yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Oh, got him.
Got him.
Got him.
Sight casting.
Oh, nice. Oh, get him over those rocks. You're going to have to help us out here, dude.
Yeah.
Help us out.
Yeah.
He's on the rocks. He's on the rocks. He's on the rocks. He's on the rocks.
Get it?
Oh, wow. Whew. That's adrenaline stuff. Yes.
There you go.
Oh, and we actually saw, or Ben spotted it. Good spotting, mate.
Yeah.
A nice little dark shadow. And we thought that has to be a fish. We put a spinnerbait out across it. And he's the hunter of this domain, and he was onto it, mate. Like
He
a
was,
shot.
he was.
It
How
was very impressive.
picked him up too. You can just see those white, little bit of white on the tips of the tail there.
Yeah, we knew what he was in the water. We were,
yeah.
there's only one thing that swims around the white tip fins.
That's it.
A beautiful, beautiful fish. Now, they are one of our prized species. I don't want to keep them out too long, particularly in country like this. I'll never ever kill a cod in a place like this. They're just way too special to catch once. Yeah. Mate, let's put him back. Doesn't get a whole lot better than that. Exploring country like this, with the scenery and the wildlife that you can come across. One of the most versatile lures in the tackle box. Getting to play with fish like that. And I reckon Ben's turn now. There's probably another one sticking right around that corner waiting for us.
There he is, there. Hang on.
Yeah, here he is. Comes. Oh,
Knows what it is now.
spooked him, yeah.
Nice fish.
Geez, he had a couple of looks at it.
Yeah, there he is there. It's a good fish. Come back later on that one.
Yeah.
The reason you choose spinnerbaits to fish in this manner is they're such a versatile lure. The thing I really love about them is put aside the flash and the fish attraction capacity of this lure, you can fish them in any depth of the water. You can fish them quickly across the top, or if you're faced with some deeper sections like we are here, simply wait, let them flutter to bottom, slowly retrieve them for however many metres you choose, and then put them back down to bottom. The benefit being that you can keep this lure just in that bottom zone where you think the fish are holding. If you're fishing the shallows, doesn't matter, chuck a spinnerbait, you can fish them. Fishing 5, 10, 15 metres of water, doesn't matter, you fish a spinnerbait. The other very neat thing about these lures, why I love fishing cod with this style of lure, is you can fish them slow. And I think there's nothing which G's up the good old Murray cod more than a lure which slowly sits in front of it, tantalisingly, making noise, and doesn't leave it space for quite a while. It's the key to getting them to bite some days.
Yep. Yeah. Just threw it straight in off the rock over there. Just flooded down off the rock and Dushka.
These fish, in terms of our native East Coast Murray cod, I reckon as good as it gets in the fresh and surroundings like this. We've been treated with some of the most special fishing you can come up with. So just because that barometer's dropping, doesn't mean you're beaten.
I'd heard of visually targeting Murray cod before on certain days when the conditions are in your favour, but I'd never been met with those conditions before. And to a degree, Ben, that fishes in those areas a lot more than I do, said it's very rare for him to be able to sight fish to cod. Suddenly to be met with sight fishing cod like trout in super skinny water, clarity exceptional, being able to see how they behave and feed naturally, and then how they respond to a lure was truly remarkable.
Move. Oh, there he is.
There's that little one, he's coming right up. Right there in the shell, here he comes. Ah, yes.
That is very cool. Oh, that's what all the fuss is about. See how dark this fish is? That's a good indication they've been lying pretty low in the water column at the moment. He's obviously good at changing shades. They're ambush feeders. I've seen them a whole lot brighter and greener than this guy, but it tells you how he's feeding at the moment. He's smooching around in these deep little holes, but he's still too much of a predator. He's not going to ignore an easy feed coming wobbling its way past him, like that little TT Frogger. It's full of vibration and flash. It's too much for him to say no. I've snuck up into the rapids to release this fish because Ben and I have spotted another couple of likely looking candidates in the pool. We just extracted this guy out of, so what I'm going to do is let him go into the rapids here. He's got plenty of oxygen. It's going to keep him happy, but more importantly, he's not going to go and tell his mates just down there that we're coming for another one. There you go, fella. Oh, I love catching these fish.
He's just right on the edge of the left-hand side of the rock.
The moment we saw that fish, we froze. We knew it was a good one. It was a better class of fish than the others we'd encountered. The adrenaline kicked in. It was in super shallow water. One thing I knew was I had to get to a position where I couldn't be in direct sight of that fish, and then I had to ever so quietly sneak that spinnerbait into a far section of the pool, let the roll begin, and see what happened.
This is the benefit of having a good set of Polaroids. Not sure why I'm speaking quietly at the moment, because there's a very handy looking fish cruising in some very shallow water, and I reckon if I put a spinnerbait in front of him, my chance he'll eat it.
Here he comes.
Woo! Sight fish one like that, mooching around and watch him charge up and eat a spinnerbait at your feet. It doesn't get a whole lot better than that if you want to chase Murray cod. That is golden. Benny Lockwood. Mate, I always have some memorable fishing with you, and so the roll continues. That would be, I've caught much bigger cod than this. That without doubt is one of the best bites that I've had in terms of that visual memory of that cod, first seeing him and then coming charging out at a spinnerbait and wanting it bad before it left the water. I won't forget that in a hurry. This guy's not leaving the water, he's going back to grow bigger.
Seeing that fish burst away into gin clear waters of a shallow water pool is a vision that's now imprinted on my brain. Will I get the chance to go back and be able to do it again? The beauty of fishing is we'll never know. But one thing's for sure, that over the closed season, I'll be thinking of opening day, packing the four-wheel drive, the hiking boots, the bait casters and the spinnerbaits, and getting ready to set foot in those gorges and go and see if I can recreate that experience once more.